if she blocked me, if I actually disrespected her as you allege, and you felt the way, how are we communicating August 22nd, 2023?
No, Tyrese, I have a better question. Why, not how, but why are you communicating on August 23rd or whatever the date was, 2023? Y'all ready to talk about it? Let's jost.
Come on, Blazer.
It's a beef for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Voodoo Doll TV back with a quick little joke or whatever the case may be. And we over here about the jokes. What's this boy name? Tyrese. What you like? A whole lot of him, because he is over there feeling played 2-3 days later, a week later after what's that boy Envy said he gonna box you in the mouth. Now this is where my problem come in with this, Tyrese, you dark skin. How you let a high yellow Negro tell you he gonna box your mouth, and then you go home and you think about it, and now you coming back online to tell us that they capping and you felt some type of way when another grown man said he was gonna box your mouth? This not making no sense, bruh. And I did not know when Envy was talking about it, Envy was saying you disrespecting my wife. I'm thinking he like went on a manic rage and called and cursed the lady out or sent her a text, I'm sorry, basically calling her the B word or something like that. That's what I thought. But as more and more information come out, we are starting to find out that Tyrese was over there trying to shoot his shot on the low. And that's why that boy had his wife allegedly block Tyrese, because according to Tyrese, they still was texting. Envy, I'm just saying, you said y'all had blocked him, but he pulling up receipts showing that they didn't block. That girl didn't block him, so somebody lying. But anyway, I'm not trying to make this long-winded because Tyrese is long-winded enough. I got what's that boy named? DJ Envy called his wife like his mammy to have her corroborate his story at the end of this. And then I'm going to come back with some commentary, but I'm going to do it in between DJ Envy's response. Let's take a listen to this bull.
A man accusing me of disrespecting his wife, as he said. Charlemagne in the background said, "What did he say?" I was wondering too. What did I say? So, of course, the beautiful thing about the iMessage, the iCloud, gives you an opportunity to recall text messages. And I don't see nothing in the text messages directly into Envy or directly into his wife where I disrespected him or her. First of all, I think of all things that hurt me, anybody who knows me knows that I know and been around some of the most beautiful people, girlfriends, baby mamas, wives. It's not even in my character to disrespect any man, specifically his wife. And yes, they can milk, not they, because I don't even know that his wife actually feels this way. But it's okay to milk the psych meds. Oh, you said a bunch of shit that you reckless. You know what? I'm still on my apology tour. Y'all seeing everything I spoke about it in the interview. But I literally just had to pull up some receipts. And I had to go and look at my phone and say, when is the last time we were actually communicating? And does anything about our communication feel like I actually disrespected his wife or him? Because whether I was on psych meds or not, you're not describing me. You're not describing me as a man. That was the most hurtful thing ever. Charlemagne said, well, what did he say? Want to box you in the mouth. Hee ha ha. So, listen. I'm not going to show y'all what we were texting about. I just want to show you the depth. That says DJ Envy wife, DJ Envy mission. Right? That's when I was on a mission to help in any way I could to step in and help his marriage. And then, if you look here, that says August 23rd, 2022. This is a text chain with me envying his wife. Not 2017, 2018, where I supposedly disrespected his wife and I was blocked. I got receipts. If your wife blocked me, if you blocked me, how are we communicating about anything August 23rd, 2022? Now, let's go a little further. Here is some communication directly with your first lady. Okay? The last thing we were texting about was we were actually trying to figure out, because I told y'all I've been very uncomfortable about talking about what God used me to do and blah, blah, blah. Like, I did it as from my heart. I didn't know him. I don't have a history. He ain't my brother. We ain't family. We ain't childhood homies. So it was such a random assignment, and I ended up doing it. But for him to go on the airwaves and say, I wanted to box you in the mouth because you disrespected my wife blocked you, I blocked you, and I just unblocked you a month ago, that's a fucking lie, bro. That is a lie. Look at this, man. Me and your wife were communicating August 11th, 2022. August 11th, 2012. Look, I said something that was 7 hours and 3 she said without fail. Like, I got receipts. I'm sending images of my new Rolls Royce to your wife. Like, I know y'all always got nice cars and this and that. Like, if she blocked me, if I actually disrespected her, as you allege, and you felt the way, how are we communicating August 22nd, 2023? It's bullshit, bro. Like, that's like, look what your wife just texted back and said. Absolutely beautiful. Talking about me purchasing an island in Turks and Caicos. That was August 23rd, 2023. Come on, man. And the last time that all three of us was on the text chain, we were actually going back and forth trying to figure out when can we finally do an IG live with all three of us finally talking about what God put on my heart to do on behalf of the marriage. So I'm going to ask you, sir, since all of this is played out for the public, did I disrespect your wife? Or did I not? Because why would your wife be communicating and responding with me with all the good energy that it's always been? And why would you be communicating with me and your wife on a text chain? And why am I texting you directly and you're responding? There is no problem. There is no disrespect. Just be a man and say, when you went through the same shit that I was going through, I just needed an out. I needed to just, like, yo, I'm not fucking with none of that. Just say it. And then here's the last thing that nobody knows. When I had my psych med meltdown, it was around 2017, because I woke up to the news September 11th. And probably like a month later is when this goofy ass psychiatrist gave me the psych med saying it's gonna help you to calm down and stabilize your mood, and it fucked me up. The psych med episode had already came and went. Me and my ex were still together over a year and a half after the whole thing went down. Me, you, and your wife have been on calls, we've been texting, we've been communicating, and we've been good. So for you to say, I stopped fucking with you because you disrespected my wife, and my wife blocked you and I blocked you, and we just wasn't fucking with you. And every time you came to Atlanta and you texted me like, yo, pull up to the crib. You know why I was inviting you to the crib? I was inviting you to the crib because you were in town DJing. I wasn't inviting you to the crib to hash out no issues about me disrespecting your wife, because I never disrespected your wife. You never said I disrespected her. She never said. It's a lie. Just be a man and be honest and say you went above and beyond for me out of the goodness of your heart. And I didn't have it in me, nor did she, to step up and help you when you was in the middle of a crisis. Y'all could have flew to Atlanta. Your first lady could have pulled my ex-wife to the side and had 5, 6 lunches and dinners and did whatever she had to do to try and get her to stay committed to the marriage. You could have pulled me to the side and had conversations with me. You could have did anything. And even if you had attempted to help, she would have still made her decision and said, no, I'm out. I praise God every day that something that God put on my heart to say to you and your wife actually helped y'all in any way I could. But let's not be out here lying and creating characteristics in a man that ain't there, bro. I'm gonna box you in the mouth over some shit. First of all, hee hee ha ha, nigga, for real. But second of all, you lying on me, bro. You just making shit up. I got receipts. August 23rd, text messages. I'm not gonna show y'all what we texting about. Text messages, text, responses, text. Where is the person? This is his wife. This is First Lady. Where is the person? She's giving me Rashawn's new cell phone number. August the 10th, 2022. The psych med and the supposed disrespect happened in 2017. So what I want us to do is I want us to be adults. And I want us to leave the conversation alone. And I want you to go ahead and keep wrestling with what you're wrestling with, which is that brother went out of his way and he was there for me. And I've been laughing at him on my show. I've been talking shit. I've been throwing shots. I've been looking at the rumor report. We've been dunking it a day in it, read my captions and all my shit. And you've been just every time a guest come on your show, you say, hey man, what's up with Tyrese? I'll be like, damn, Envy, why you trying to bait niggas into talking shit about me? You did it to Ludacris. You did it to Tank. You be bringing my name up when people come on the show. And I'm like, what my bro? That's why I came into the show feeling the way. Why I'm on my Instagram? I'm gonna tell you why I'm on my Instagram. Because everything about what you said was on a public platform. And I'm addressing this shit publicly to let the world know. Your girl, your baby mama, your wife, not Envy's, but anybody, you can leave me in a private room and you can secretly record the conversation. I will never disrespect another man's wife. I will never disrespect another man's woman. As a matter of fact, when women break up with dudes and they're going through what they're going through, if I actually know the nigga and this ex-wife or ex-girlfriend is all of a sudden available, I won't even fuck with that. That ain't who I am as a man. There's too many women out here to be out here messing with somebody if you know somebody that they used to. Like, come on, man. That's integrity that you learn in the hood, nigga. Real hood niggas know. You can get your whole motherfucking head caved in. For real. For fucking with another nigga's wife. We don't play those games. Too many niggas have been laid out in the hood for crossing that line. You don't do that. August 2022. To make text messages directly into your wife's phone. Text change between me. You just blocked me a month ago. That's a lie. I disrespected you and your wife. Your wife blocked me. That's a lie. That's a lie. And I deserve an apology. The way you came at my wife, I should box you in the... How did I come at your wife, bro? Just say, I never gave a fuck about helping you when you was fucked up the way you went above and beyond to help me. Own it, nigga. Own it. When you had your meltdown and your problems and you was on the brink of your... Look, a year and a half after the Psych Med episode, that's when Samantha divorced me. There was no Psych Meds in sight, and me, you, and your wife were all still very much so in touch. On calls, communication, text chains. I ain't gotta lie and make shit up, nigga. I got receipts, bruh. You're wrestling with what you decided to not do when my world was crashing down because you know I went above and beyond to do something for you that I didn't have to do. So let's not justify it. Let's not start grabbing shit out the sky to make yourself feel good about you hitting the parachute button on me when shit hit the fan for me. I'ma leave it alone. I'ma leave it alone. Paint your picture, say what you say, talk about what you talk about. Our last exchange was about us finally going on Instagram to talk about the book that y'all put me in, which I'm honored and grateful that y'all decided to tell the story. I didn't want you to. Y'all decided to do interviews and tell everybody what God used me to do to step in and help in any way I could, and you have decided to not be there for me. And you feel bad about it. You feel like shit about not helping me in any way. Yes, you do. And if you want to know why I invited you to my crib when you was in Atlanta, because I actually know you. And we, me, you, and your wife have all still been on calls, communicating, and still cool. So that fuck shit you talking about, disrespecting my wife, and where? How? When? What? And if I really did, you would have blocked me in 2017 and never unblocked me ever until it was addressed. So you decided to wait until we was on your radio show to talk about some shit that never happened. Love Transaction, my new song, is available on all streaming platforms.
Let me just say this, Tyrese. You a lame ass nigga, bro. You a lame ass nigga, my nigga. Why is you waiting till overtime? Not even overtime. The game is over, nigga. You was supposed to shit or get off the pot in the fourth quarter while you was down there at the Breakfast Club, my nigga. Then you get home to come and tell us some old lame ass shit, nigga. And I just don't get these lame ass niggas. And you claim to be a nigga from the hood. You know niggas from the hood. We know it's a cold. Niggas who get their head popped off for this and that. But you let a light-skinned marshmallow tell you he wanted to box your mouth. And you said you sat there and it took everything in you to just sit there. Ain't no way, bro. I'm not even a man. And I wouldn't let a bitch sit across from me telling me that she wanted to box my mouth. Now, you've been texting on this man, or lady. And my thing is, it was inappropriate, Tyrese. We gotta say what we gotta say. You over there sending her pictures of new cars you done bought, or islands and shit. No wonder Envy yellow ass told his wife stop talking to you and texting you, bitch. You was around there flexing to take his old lady, especially off the heels of him cheating. See, Tyrese, I can see through you, nigga. I can see through you. And I'm not taking up for DJ Envy because he's a bitch ass nigga. But I can see through you, Cry. Cry, you know what you was doing. You was making it cordial enough to where it don't come off real negative or real sus. But at the end of the day, you was doing what you was doing and you knew what you was doing. You see what I'm saying? Come on, man. We not crazy in 2023. We not crazy. Sending that girl pictures of an island you bought, nigga. You was waiting on that girl to jump ship. Come on now. Can we talk? You was waiting on that girl to jump ship. And then you sitting up here talking about, I never disrespected her. Disrespect is always judged on the person receiving it, bro. DJ Envy know he don't have money to buy no island. So why would he have a nigga sending his wife pictures of him buying an island? Nigga, that's disrespectful to a nigga who ain't got it like that. That just is what it is. Now that we know that that's what the real tease is, now I'm looking crazy side-eyeing everybody. The wife, DJ Envy, and you. But anyway, speaking of DJ Envy, let's get into his response. Because, he had to go to his wife like a little bitch and have her call in and say what had happened. So let's check that out.
Yesterday he called you a liar.
Correct.
And he said that he did not disrespect your wife in any way, shape, or form.
Correct.
This morning your wife said otherwise.
Correct. So I guess
you want to play some of
let's play a little bit of what my wife called this morning.
Well, we stopped talking to Tyrese on 2 different occasions. Once many, many years ago when he did do that amazing thing for us. He and I became friends, and we were very, very cool, and we spoke often. And a lot of times you'd be laying in the bed next to me while I was talking to him. But for me, it got to a point where it became inappropriate and uncomfortable, where I felt as though lines were being crossed. And you felt as though lines were being crossed. And, there was times where I felt like he was extremely demanding of my time and of my attention, where if I didn't give him my time and my attention, he would get very angry, get very upset, and let me know what his expectations were of me. And when I started to feel uncomfortable and you started to feel uncomfortable, we took a step back.
Well, what lines were crossed? Because people would be like, well, what lines did he cross?
I don't really feel comfortable being specific because at the same time, I still do have a respect for him. I know that you still do have a respect for him. I would feel more comfortable just being general and saying that, there was flirting and inappropriate compliments for a woman who's married.
So I guess my thing is, man, who do y'all think is wrong? And I want to say we're going to leave this alone, but we're not. Because Tyrese giving you at least 120 minutes on Instagram Live today.
It's okay.
At least.
Liars got to talk to. Let's go to the phone lines. Sophia, good morning.
Can I just say that DJ Envy is a lame ass nigga? Did I say that before? I believe I said it because I believe it with all my heart. You mean to tell me your wife had came to you and told you that this nigga was being demanding, inappropriate, and all this shit, and the worst or the most you did was block him allegedly? DJ Envy, you lame as fuck, my nigga. Like, you know what? You know why I feel like this relationship is forced? Because both of y'all yellow. See, that never worked. You supposed to have one dark-skinned person and one yellow person. But see, both of y'all yellow. So both of y'all think like yellow. Y'all think like yellow people. It's not a lot of melanin there. So you don't get the rays to the sun that goes to the top of your head that uses the phrase, let's think. Nigga, you had a nigga texting your old lady inappropriately. Now, y'all know what the details is with each other because she said she won't go into that type of detail. And you mean to tell me that you didn't do nothing about this shit, nigga? My nigga, this nigga was texting your wife, nigga, especially after you just was cheating with Erica Mena. And I'm about to get her up here in a second, too. And you mean to tell me the worst you could do is block this nigga? Yeah, that's why, that's why I'm mad with Tyrese for sitting across from you, allowing you to say some old lame ass shit like, I'ma box your mouth. That drove me. Because I'm a female and I feel like I could take envy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't fight men, but I just feel like if I was mad enough and I had enough rage in me, I could beat Envy up. I feel like if I got one good one on Envy eye and he see blood or something, or he start to feel like he cut, it's over for him. He just give me that type of vibe, But at the end of the day, y'all done put the man in the book. Y'all done did all of this, how he saved your marriage. You was very selfish for not, returning a favor. But I understand because Tyrese was over there trying to take your bitch. I get it. But Envy, you a lame ass nigga. And as for you, Black Ty, you think you slick. Cause see, on that other episode, on that other clip they had, Envy had said that somebody had hit him up and told him not to trust you. Because you be taking niggas old lady. You be trying to take niggas old lady and stuff. That's probably why you're going through the karma you're going through. Leave them people alone, bruh. Find your own old lady. Now, you said it wasn't a mental health issue because you was off the meds when your wife left you and you felt like they should have came and been your friend. Nigga, stop looking for a friend. You got a friend in you. Y'all remember that song? You got a friend in me. Whoa, you got a friend in me. The friend is in you, my nigga. It's in you. And now I see why these women be leaving your ass. Nigga, you is bad shit crazy, okay? Now, if you're undiagnosed running around here and you need more help and you just out here spazzing out for the internet to see, then I'm going to have an issue with that. Carry your ass down to the doctor. You ain't got to take the medication. Tell them you need some sort of physical therapy or something like that. You need something going on around over there. Now, before I get out of here, I got one last conversation. Get her up here, please. Now, you see you, bitch? This is all your fault. Erica! This is all your fault, you fucking Skeletor, bitch. You around there fucking with people's husbands, and now this shit done lasted 20 years, bitch, and you wonder why your luck be so bad. Bitch, this is all your fault, ho. Everything that Erica is around crumbles. Y'all got to understand this bitch is a problem. Now, cause you was fucking with DJ Envy, now he had to go make sure Tyrese don't sleep with his wife. He was scared. He didn't know Tyrese was over there buying islands and shit. And around that time, he couldn't take his old lady to Long Island. And bitch, it's all because of you. Your cooch must have the depth of the Black Widow, girl. What is going on? Why does everything die that you come around? Leave people, husbands and all that alone. That's why nobody couldn't leave yours alone. This is all your fault, Erica. You the reason why Tyrese is in therapy and all of that. You the reason Tyrese had to go down there and take all this medication. All this stems from Erica. You get on my nerves, bitch, but you the gift that keep on giving. Get off of here. So anyway, y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all think about all of this drama and mess with Tyrese. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on all platforms, share, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.